Ignition sequence start.
Yo.
All right now.
What's up?
All right now. We back. We back. Hey, y'all already know what time it is. Hey, go Lions. The Kings of the North, go Lions. Go Lions. You already know what time it is. Hey, we got it. Hey, they did their thing out there today at Soldier Field, whooping the Chicago Bears' asses.
Possibly, I didn't watch the game. He could be lying to me.
Nah.
Lying. The lying Lions.
No, don't say that.
No.
Don't say that. Hey, the Lions did the damn thing. Hey, I lost my damn parlay, but hey, we won the game at least. The Kings of the North, we back at it.
What, 12-2?
No, 12-1, I think. No, 13-1.
No, we lost 2 games. We lost at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
We just lost last week.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's 13-2, I believe now.
12-2.
Is it?
Even though I don't watch football, I don't know what I'm talking
Hey, I
about.
can tell you right now. Hey, my mind is cooked.
Yeah,
It's been a
I don't
busy ass
watch
week.
football.
Hey, we still do got a life outside of here. We got jobs, so we
Oh, can I give a shout out real quick?
go ahead, give a shout out.
Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, I said it.
Okay,
I went out there last night to a Lupe Fiasco concert. That's like one of my favorite lyricists of all time, artists, rappers, however you want to label them. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. You put on an amazing show. He literally did every song from the first 2 albums.
Kick push.
Kick push. Like 3 songs, he was like, I kind of forgot these lyrics. He was real. He was like, I forgot these. One song he didn't want to do. He didn't want to do Fighters because he said it had some emotional attachments to it. But 2 other songs, he's like, man, I'll be honest with you, I forgot the lyrics. And then other than that, he rocked out. He did do Kick Push, American Terrorist,
I like American
The
Terrorist.
Cool, Streets on Fire.
Did he do
Hurt
Wave
Me
Files?
So is still one of my.
Wave Files.
No. Yeah. He did the whole.
Okay. That's one of my favorite songs from Lupe. Those who know.
Shout
Lupe's
out
catalog.
anybody who a Lupe fan, anybody who a fan of lyricism. Most likely, you also a fan of battle rap if you're a fan of lyricism, such as myself.
Lupe. When I first heard him came out, I heard him on the song with Kanye West. Touch the Sky.
I did not like that verse, bro. His first 2 songs I heard him on. I didn't like Touch the Sky or Kick Push.
Why not?
I just don't know why. But then once I heard Daydream is a song that made me say, oh, what the heck? This guy is crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, I begin to like Kick Push. But I still to this day don't like Touch the Sky for some reason.
One of my other favorite songs from Lupe is Hip Hop Saved My Life.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Hip Hop
Oh, that
Saved
was
My That's what the first time,
I
man.
want to say that's the last. No, that's the second to last song he performed last night.
Hip Hop Saved My Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that. To me, he's an underrated artist.
And I can't even, man, he did it from, anybody who knows the song Hip Hop Saved My Life, that dude in the song be like, stack that cheese, something, stack that cheese. He actually rapped that guy's song. He was like, I like to layer my song. So that guy actually has a real verse and he performed it at the concert.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Shout out.
The thing about what I also like about Lupe is that when he came out different. He wasn't the same old artist everybody was so much used to. Because I want to say he came out during the Jeezy era.
Surf and Turf era, Jeezy, and I remember he came out with chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, because it was a bunch of like that type of music on the radio waves. Then once I even heard the chorus Kick Push, I was like, man, you one of them, you everybody else. And
Yeah,
I dismissed them. So sorry when I came back to revisit them.
because you had that, and also you had
Shout out to my cousin. If it wasn't for my cousin, I never really became a fan.
yeah, because now I think about it, he did come out during the era, the Chicken Noodle Soup, the Soulja Boy Tell 'em era,
I specifically remember the chicken noodle soup was on the radio wave.
and the soda on the side. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Shout out, Lil Mama, to you too. I saw your one movie where you was, I ain't gonna say it. I saw one of your, it wasn't no X-rated movie though. It was just like a Tubi-based movie or something. But
you talking about the rapper Lil Mama?
yeah,
I didn't even know she was in the movie.
yeah, she was in a movie about like, I can't remember. I think she's like a stripper or something type of girl who was in an abusive relationship. I can't really remember. Some guy who was she thought they was in love, but he was really just trying to pimp her out or something like that. I'm spitting everywhere.
But hey, also too, is also we may know it as the so-called holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's out there, doing their Christmas shopping and all that, and all their holiday essentials. It's so crazy because every time I get out, it's what's to be expected, but not really, because I thought everybody do their online shopping more than they do going to the store.
Yeah.
Because I ran into a Target today, man. The line was like it's Black Friday. I thought people do that most days shopping online.
Hey, do you get a good feeling when you go into Target? There's something about that store, I just don't like it. Out of all the big, I'm talking about Kmart's, if they still exist, Walmart's, Myers, Kroger. It's something about Target. I don't enjoy going in there. I don't get a good feeling. It's like I walked into I don't know, just like you ever walk in a room and everybody just stop and look at you because they're just talking about you? That's what Target feels like when I walk in there.
I feel that way when I walk in Walmart's.
Oh, I don't get no issue. Maybe I'll fit in with the trash of Walmart.
No. What? Yeah, to me, I get that feeling every time I go into Walmart, like something ain't right.
I rarely go into Walmart's though, but when I do, I'm in and out. I don't do the shop all day. If you're a female that shop all day, yeah, you just come shop by yourself.
Newsflash, they all shop all day.
Man, bruh.
I can't do it either.
I'm in and out, bruh. I would an hour maximum. There's no reason I should even be in there an hour, but if I'm in there beyond an hour, call for help.
Man, I'm in there about 30 minutes. Because even today, I grab like a handful. I rarely use a cart.
Do you grocery shop? Like when I don't really grocery shop. Every now and then I just like today I go pick up 5 items. I'm done. 2 days from now I go pick up 5 more items. I'm done.
I don't even call it grocery shopping. I call it picking up a few things.
Yeah, just pick it. So that's why I'm never really in there all day just shopping for stuff for the next 1 or 2 weeks. It's just I grab stuff for 2-3 days.
That's how I am.
2-3 more days, you know.
I need to change that because of that I shop more often than I should. I should just go to the store, grab a whole bunch of stuff that I really need and get the hell up out of there.
But it's good to be out and about. You might see something.
Yeah, that's true. And that's one of the reasons why I do it too.
Whatever that means.
Hey, if y'all know, y'all know. Yeah, hey. Hold on, where's my button? Yeah, if y'all know, y'all know.
Yeah, drop.
Are you playing with it?
I dropped it out. But how do you feel about approaching women though? With kids, say if you had a grocery store, you see a woman you want to get on, but she clearly got 1 or 2 kids. That's coherent. I'm not talking about a baby. I'm talking about a kid that's going 6, 7
of age.
Clearly can hear all the stuff you saying to their mom and know the word.
I've done that before.
How do you go about it? He got a special sauce way, y'all. He not gonna.
No, usually I don't do it that often, but when I do, I notice how occupied the kid is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the kid is on the tablet and I can tell he's not really playing. I'm for real, hey.
It'd be funny if you're in the pet aisle, you just grab like a bone, be like, go fetch, little boy.
Fetch. You can do that with a toy.
Yeah, just get a toy. Go fetch. And then while you run it off, what's up with you?
Hey, get a toy and be like, hey.
What's up with you?
Hey, no, I mean, hey, have you did that?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
2 or 3 times. Now, how would you go about doing that?
I'm a goofy person. I'll leave it at that. But usually, I'll be honest. Usually, when I see most married women and I want to say something to them, I just be like, "That's a nice promise ring you got." I don't know why I do that. I need to stop.
Now, if you're a real sleazeball,
that's a joke. I don't do that.
Now, if you're a real sleazeball, you could approach and be like, "You didn't say you were happily married."
No, yeah.
Sleazeballs do that.
No, a super duper extra. No, damn, I forgot. I'm trying to write a little script. I can't use that line. But no, if I'm about to approach a woman with a kid, I don't know. I feel like you gotta incorporate the kids kind of, because honestly, it's a weird scenario, and I don't do it anymore because I'm at a stage in my life where if I'm pursuing a woman, I don't like to meet her kids too soon.
Or what you could do is compliment the kid first. Like, as an example, like if a kid waves at you first, because kids like to wave, and you can wave like, "Hey, what's up, little man? Oh, this your," and throw a little sideline compliment to the.
Or just write your number on a piece of paper, be like, "Here, hand this to your mom. She dropped it out of her phone."
No, I don't know about that. I don't know what the hell you want. I don't know about that. Or be like, "Hey, this your sister right here? This your older sister?"
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Make them feel young.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but you're right. If you can incorporate the kid into the to the dialogue, then that'd be better.
I mean, that's like, I get it, but everybody is a pawn at some point in their life. But kids is already gullible, man.
Oh, you come across that little smart ass little kid.
But how do you feel about you do meet a woman, and she introduces you to her children too soon? Because me, I don't like, if I meet a woman the next week or 2 weeks, these my kids. It's like, dang, let's move. Like, I don't know why.
That's the same as a woman who will introduce you to her family too soon.
Yeah,
that's the same.
It's the same thing. Or same for the men. But you know what I take from that? What I read from that? She been single for a long time, and she's so happy she got somebody that she's just trying to show them off quick.
That happens.
So I'm like, yo, move slow. Be a tortoise.
That happens. I mean, But you know what? I'm glad we might as well get this topic out the way. How do you feel about women who always saying, how come these men today can't be like our granddads and pay all the bills for free?
What? Wait, explain it one more time. The women
Yeah.
who say they can't be like their granddads.
No.
The
The men, why the men today don't be like the granddads and pay all the bills for free?
There are men who would. But are you a worthy enough woman to? Because look, this is it comes down to tradition, right? You're asking for traditional stuff from a man, right? Pay all the bills, be the provider and the protector. Okay, now the mirror's up at you. What do you do that's traditional? Shut the fuck up then. That's what it come down to.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
What are you doing that's traditional?
What?
If you want us to be 100% traditional, cook, clean, provide for the house, the grass, be the handyman around the house, what do you do that's traditional?
Well, I'll take it further than that. Here's what I like to go by. You wasn't there when our granddads was there. You don't know what the hell they had to put up with or what the hell they were doing back in those days.
That's true.
So how in the hell you gonna say, how come you can't pay the bills for free? How do you know he was paying the bills for free?
That's true.
What was grandma doing? You know what I mean? Grandma, it was the norm.
Grandma was putting up with his mess because he had 3 other families across town.
Well, peep this. Grandma was more likely to cook.
Yeah.
And
multiple people.
And not get mad at cooking with Kyra, cooking with, not
Kaya.
Or Kaya.
Yeah,
my bad, Kaya. But they wouldn't get mad at other women for doing for their men.
You know what? I actually just uploaded a short today about cooking with Kaya. And I actually started watching her videos just to make the short. She ain't you know how last episode I was like, dang, I don't know her age, so I really don't want to. After I seen her dance and her mannerisms, if you want to call it that, I'm like, man, this girl is at least 23.
Yeah, she in the 20s.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she not know. How old you thought she was?
I didn't know because I really didn't. I was aware of her, but I didn't really get to sit down and truly view her.
Yeah, she
when
not.
I made
Yeah,
that little short.
she in her early 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she not know. Yeah, she.
And I could tell, man. I could tell if we was in the same block. I'm gonna leave it at that. I could tell.
Hey, shout out to Kaya.
I would be getting some.
Kaya, right?
Kaya.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaya out there. I hope you're watching.
Or Kia if you don't know how to read.
K, cooking with K. I mean, you know what's so funny because
cooking with all the ladies who got cooking shows and don't get exposure like Kaya. Shout out to all y'all women who have some traditional skills. You may not have all of them, just like most modern men don't got all traditional skills.
Hey, but it was funny today. I was talking about that with somebody, and he said a lady gonna inbox him talking about cooking with Keita.
Who? Keita? Oh.
I guess that's the name of the girl who sent him the picture of the food she was cooking. So now she want to say cooking with Keita.
Shout out to you. Keita.
But it's kind of a shame. I look at it like this. It's kind of, you could say the same thing about men, but I'm keeping it towards this topic. It's kind of a shame you got to have a young woman to have older women step the game up. I'm like, damn, for real, this what we have to do?
What it is we got to reconnect with our elders. A lot of elders want to teach the youth. The youth don't want to learn.
I'm 50-50 on that because there's a lot of youth out there who don't want to remain in their place and be the mark of wisdom. They want to compete with the youngsters.
That's true.
It's a lot of that going on too because we have a lot of. I hate to say it, you got a lot of older men and older women who still hang and kick it like they in their 20s.
You ever seen somebody over 50, a man over 50 sagging his pants?
Yeah. Come to where I work at.
So
you'll see it all the time.
Shout out to everybody who still. Shout out to anybody who know how to get people 1 or 2 decades under you. That's not under 18. You know what I'm saying? If you're 50, you can pull the 20 and 30-year-olds, that type of scenario.
But you know what? Since we on the topic of relationships, I want to speak on.
Wait, what was the last topic you just spoke on? I want to say something about it. No. Okay, never mind. I remember.
We were talking about Kaya, but I want to talk about Cash Doll. We're going
Let's go for it.
K to K. Cash Doll recently reported.
You can't do 3 Ks in a row. I'm just letting you know.
Well, Cash Doll recently reported that she was talking about men who play video games, and you know what she said? I'm gonna bring up exactly what she said because I don't like putting words in people's mouth. But Cash Doll said men who play video games have no hoes or money.
What? Who told you about me? How did you know this is exactly who I am? All I do is play video games. I'm broke. Wait, no hoes or money? All my socks don't have holes in them. They're perfectly intact socks. As far as money, HJR, House Joint Resolution 192. I don't have money. You don't have money.
All I'm going to say to that is this.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Now, the reason I like to bring it up is how you know they don't have a holes of money.
Yeah, you really don't. A lot of dudes, I'm speaking on myself and assuming for other gamers, we just low profile people. You don't know what I do. Because a lot of times I can play games 2 or 3 hours while I'm texting girls in between matches. Next thing I know, by that 4th hour, all right, yeah, I'm out. Say that to my homeboys, I go pull up on something.
But here's my main issue. What about women who play video games?
Shout out to y'all. I'm really enjoying y'all. That is a modern aspect of women I do enjoy. Because y'all get it.
But still, how you call out men who play video games, but it's a lot of women out there who play video games as well. Are they broke? Do they not have hoes?
All women got, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, how come, what's up with them? I mean, you got that side of the coin too. Women who play video games. And on top of that too, you know, for a long time, it's been a lot of women who like to blast men for playing video games. Why?
Nah, we don't. He indoors, you know where he at. This is what it comes down to. Look at the pros and cons of everything in life. The pros and cons of having a girl who can or even can't cook. The pros and cons of having a man who plays video games or even doesn't play video games. So we're going to focus on the pros and cons of a man who plays video games.
But see,
a pro is you always know where he at. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm just saying you always know where he at. You know he's capable of entertaining himself. You know he's not just ripping and running the streets. The cons of that is what? Yeah, he may start to get out of shape depending on how much you play the games. The cons of that is he may not have friends in the real world. He may only have social, I forgot what it's called, just friends online. It's pros and cons. Just dig deeper than what I'm trying to do right now.
You know what I'm going to do?
I'm skimming through it.
I'm going to ask the people out there on TikTok, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think men who play video games
I can't read.
Have no time for women or money? Because in that case, what about the men out there who make a living on playing video games?
Yeah, it's plenty. And there's a lot of women who be deleting y'all dude accounts. Y'all got to cut that out.
Oh, man.
That's not a prank.
Oh, man.
A lot of dudes make money off these video games. And if you delete it a certain way, there's no getting those accounts back.
Man, let me tell you,
you men, if y'all, certain things, when a woman do it or if a man does it to a woman, that's an automatic termination to the relationship.
Man, let me tell you. I'm glad you brought it up because the other night I was scrolling through my Facebook and I was seeing a girl who, on purpose, went down there and deleted her man's, looked like his 2K, his Madden, and they was all on 90s. One was 94, one was 95, and she went down the road and deleted it all. And when he found out, dude snapped. I mean, he started throwing the controller, throwing the TV, and the reason why she did that is because not only to get on his nerves, but because she don't see the importance of what he was doing.
Was that his livelihood?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, you messed up.
She said, I didn't think it was a big deal, but at the same time, what if you would have did that to your cell phone?
Because now if you ask for something, babe, can we go on a vacation? Yeah, with your money.
But
sometimes when girls or when your spouse, I'll just leave it at spouse, mess up that bad, that's when it's like, I ain't going to say ultimatum. That's when y'all get to start getting contractual. You did what? Now I'm going to need this.
But what I'm saying is, what about if he were to destroy her cell phone or her makeup or her wigs? Because if you want to look at the importance of a man's video game, it's probably on the same level in the importance of the woman's social media accounts.
Okay, with a verified blue tag.
So how you gonna sit there and say you don't see the importance of it? But a lot of times, when a woman whips out her cell phone, start taking pictures, start doing that and doing that, we don't see the importance of that either. Because
it's a bunch of stuff y'all do. We don't see the importance of like getting nails done. I've never been attracted to a woman with super good nails or bad. It's not something I look at. Heels, I like to think a lot of women do that. Y'all do it for yourselves. I don't care. I'm approach you heels or no heels.
I just don't see the importance. I just don't see why would you go in there and mess up the dude's video game.
Yeah.
People got hurt over less. People got hurt over a lot less.
Especially again if he make bread off that junk. Oh man, y'all man.
I wouldn't be so damn nice. I'll let you know.
I would just say, talk your pranks over in your head with your other selves, because let me not say that.
Look,
I can't say what I want to say.
Look, all I'm going to say is this. I'm not going to sit here and be all cool with you tearing up my stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because what happened to don't touch my stuff, I won't touch yours. Or better yet, let me rewind the conversation for a minute. Why don't you join him and play video games? You never know. You might end up liking it.
Yeah, you might just, the games you've tried or dabbled in may not be your cup of tea. I'm first-person shooter games all day. I don't like fighting games. I'll play them But especially the right to left, I'll play those when y'all get into the 360 fighting like Dragon Ball Z and I think Taken and a few other games, Naruto and stuff. Do the 360. I don't. I really don't do that.
Well, all I can say is I remember one time I had this girl I was talking to. I got her addicted on playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and she never played video games in her life. She ended up buying herself a PlayStation and the Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well, shout out to you.
Shout out to her. Hey.
Give me your account. I'm going to do drive-bys on you every day.
I created a monster with her.
Oh, yeah.
So,
what if, on some weird stuff, what if all she do in the game is pick up prostitutes and take them out? This is what you do on Grand.
I mean, hey, you create.
Or what if she just be like, she lives like a man on the game? Like, all I do is go to strip clubs and sit down and watch the virtual girls dance.
Well,
I'm sure it's it's 7 or 8 billion people in the world, 7 to 8 billion. It's got to be one weirdo female like that who does that.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Mind of a madman.
It's so cold in the deep.
Literally. Literally. But you know what? Excuse me. But let me just also mention this. On one of our previous posts, we put up one about Big Meech.
Yes.
Remember that one? And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because you had some people out there, you had those, let me just say this.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
The reason why is because sometimes every now and then, we having to read the comment section.
Oh, yeah.
And in the comment section, you have those tools and fuels that like to get in the conversation want to be overly righteous. We need to stop glorifying people like Big Meech because of all the damages they did in the community, blah, 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 blah. All I got to say to you is,
if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
And one more thing.
Why are you gay?
All I gotta say is where there's a choice, there are no victims. Unless back in the day, people was running up with heroin stickies and just injecting you and making you a fiend. But that wasn't happening. Where there was a choice, there are no victims. There were several people who had a conscious choice to buy their kids beans or just get baked.
All I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you.
And they chose to get baked.
I'm gonna just say it like this. You got people that say don't idolize people like Big Meech. What? Okay. Every time you put on a Nike logo, a Jordan logo, or any type of logo that is, what do you think you're doing when you do that? You're idolizing. And we all know Nike's background and what they invest into. We're not gonna get into it right now. But we know exactly what they got their hands into, but you still idolize that.
My question to you, if you had a choice to idolize Big Meech or Jesse Jackson, who you idolizing? Because that really says a lot about you.
A lot of y'all idolize.
One of them had real blood on their hands.
Y'all idolize the government. Y'all do. Look at this past election. A lot of y'all idolize the shoes that you wear, where y'all go to eat, where y'all go to vacation. That's idolizing. And you think they all squeaky clean? This man sold a product that got people hooked. Okay, I give you that, but at the same time, the pharmaceutical companies do it to y'all all the goddamn time. So what the hell are we really talking about here? Why do you think they call it a drugstore? What the hell? I don't get it because people are real goddamn hypocrites, don't honor a man. Okay, he might have done his stuff, but at the same time, did you not know this man put a lot of people, open up a lot of business? He tried to open up a lot of business for black people, try to put little kids in schools, try to stop people from going to that life. Yeah, he did what he did, but at the same time, every day, you got people that's in higher places that do the same thing, but they write laws so they can stay their asses by the jail.
And they don't get caught.
And they don't get caught at all. So who the hell are you to come down on this man telling him how wrong he is, but at the same time, you have people that's above him that do wrong all the goddamn time and never see no damn time.
They call it affluenza. We're too above y'all to even be charged with laws. We're above the law.
If you want to talk about drug dealers, okay, what happened with the so-called Jabberwocky? That's a drug. And people...
2020 Jabberwocky, if y'all don't know, the Jabberwocky.
Yeah, the Jabberwocky. You talk about that, there's a lot of goddamn people who still dying from that shit. And dying slowly. What's the time for them? Huh? But no, let's talk about Big Meech. Okay. You put a black face in front of a drugstore, all of a sudden you give his ass 60 years. Huh? He did wrong. Okay. What about what about people that work in healthcare? People who created the Ritalin drugs. Got your kids drugged out. ADHD medication. What you think that is?
And people, even with the Percocet movement, a bunch of pharmaceutical companies pay rappers like Future and several others to rap about drugs just so shortly after you all can start purchasing it. And there's several licensed doctors and physicians who prescribe this stuff. It's all a ploy, but the guy at the top don't ever get in trouble.
I'm going to talk about ethics to me. You know what? Ethics, to me, to some people, is hypocrisy. Because we want to deem one person to be bad, but at the same time, you got people on the other end that do the same damn thing. But no, that's corporate. That's legal. We can do that. That's supposed to make you better, but at the same time, got the same damn side effects that can kill you. Tell me how that makes sense.
The herbs are for the healing of the nation. We shouldn't be doing all this pharmaceutical stuff, this hypocrisy stuff.
But nah, let's blame Big Meech. Let's blame Big Meech.
Now, unfortunately, he is a factor, but I'm not
But at the same time, I'm quite sure he was the one smuggling that shit in here.
Oh, yeah, no. It's always a lesser of two evils, and you're far lesser.
So that
way worse.
So people like that who want to say we need to
I
quit.
don't see you as an evil. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say it there. I don't see you as that.
No, but what I'm saying is we got people that say let's stop idolizing this man, but at the same time, you idolize people who do far worse.
Yeah.
People idolize the president. Do way worse than Big Meech could ever do. So don't come to me talking
if you're
about
in politics. There's blood on your hands for the most part.
So don't come
Allegedly.
to me talking about some damn idolization. You idolize people that do way worse shit all the damn time. They just put a smile on their face and create laws for your ass. So don't say shit to me about any type of idolization. Motherfuckers.
You don't direct nothing in here.
Or you could say something to him. He ain't gonna do nothing. No.
But that's just me, man. It's just you got a lot of so-called do-gooders. Whatever. On to something else. But you know what?
You remember last week we talked about that girl who let 100 guys run through her and she kind of immediately regretted it. Now she uploaded videos talking about she might go for 1,000. I think it's money behind the scenes, though.
What?
I think it's money behind the scenes.
I don't think we have a button for that, do we?
No, we used to have some buttons, but we took all the nasty stuff out.
No, this is all that I can really say.
God damn it! God damn it!
But shout out to you.
Could you imagine how her...
Phillips, whatever her name is. Lily Phillips or something like that.
Could you imagine how that down there must feel if she go through 1,000 men?
What if a dude fall in love and the day after he get married, his homeboy be like, bruh, I just found out. I knew your girl from somewhere. She was the girl who got this and that. Like, sometimes it's certain information when you find out about your spouse, that's an immediate you up out of there.
Wait, have you heard about the Hawk 2 girl?
What about her?
I think she created some, or she was in
Hawk
part of creating. You know who she is, right?
Yeah, Hawk 2 girl.
No, I think she was in partnership with somebody who created a cryptocurrency and she ran away with about $500,000, allegedly.
Oh, I heard of that, but I don't know all the details. So
I don't know the detail, but she took the bag and ran. You got it?
Go ahead. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, she took the bag and ran. So yeah, that's that type of situation that's going on right there.
Yeah. But anyways, y'all, I don't know what I want to talk about today. It was several topics, but I lost them all because I've been busy.
I got another one.
Go ahead, go for it.
The drone issue.
Okay, what about it?
I just seen videos of people saying over in the New Jersey area, stating that they've been seeing those drones spray shit out of them when they flying through the sky.
I don't really believe that, but that could be true. I want to see one. Because I know it's aliens. It's us. We're the third party in the galactic war. I feel like every time people fight over our turf, which is America, that's when we be like, let's just shoot at both of them. We need one of these things to reverse engineer.
Well, I
could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, I seen videos and people, recording shit out the sky, and it looks to me that they putting some shit in the atmosphere.
That could be the case. I remember a few years ago they had a bunch of videos of helicopters releasing mosquitoes over certain populations of people.
Now you know what's alleged. They're saying that what might be spraying out those drones.
What?
It's alleged. I'm not confirming this. That it might be bird flu. Remember the H1N1?
Man, I hope that don't come back.
Well,
I'd rather have that than mad cow disease or AKA Kuru, but
what reports has been saying, I've been seeing some things online. It's alleged that California is going through somewhat of a bird flu crisis, especially with the cattle, like the cows and the dairy.
How do you feel about media blackouts? Because certain stuff like what you're talking about, the media don't cover it all. You remember that wildfire in Hawaii? The media spoke about it for like all of a day, then it was like a media blackout on it. It happens all the time.
And I'm glad you brought it. Oh, go ahead.
Not just gonna say like prisons could have riots, complete blackout. Like if it wasn't for social media, TikTok, Instagram, other things, a lot of stories wouldn't be getting out because the actual manufacturer, overall media, Fox, NBC, ABC, all the big corporations, they'd be like, don't talk about that.
And you know what? That's probably one of the main reasons why they want to get rid of TikTok.
Possibly, yeah. Too much freedom.
Yeah,
same with Twitter. Shout out to man, I keep forgetting how wild Twitter can get, man.
Or X.
X now. I'm sorry, it's called X now, but because I'm back on social media, I ain't been on X since it was called Twitter, and this was like 17 years ago. I haven't been on in a long time.
But back to what you were saying about media blackouts, I think, yeah, because at one time they did not want to talk about the drone situation.
Oh, yeah.
Because they wanted to say, oh, don't worry about it, it's nothing, this, that, and the other, until people start pulling out their phones and start recording it.
I say shout out to podcasts, because if it wasn't for podcasts, y'all the ones who made talking about abnormal stuff normal. I'm talking about like alien conversations, Bigfoot conversations, stuff to normalize people. Like, hey, it could be real. Everything should be considered.
Well, you know what? Allegedly, a lot of these news stations are losing a lot of their viewership to a lot of these podcasters.
Oh, sure. Goodbye. Y'all ain't doing nothing real anyway.
Yeah, because you got to look at it like this.
Y'all stunting the growth of journalists. Real journalists can't even talk for real.
How many people out there really read the newspaper like that anymore? No, because you go here. You read articles on your phone, and, you know, people don't read the paper no more.
And because save the trees, nigga.
Not up in here!
No, that's the wrong button. That's why we don't read newspapers. We try to save the trees.
Yeah, but all this damn paper we got around us.
That is true. Hypocrites we are. In my Yoda voice.
I'm not a hypocrite. Maybe a little bit.
I am. Everybody is a little bit.
Hey,
anybody who talk too much.
about my cornbread, get the taste out your mouth.
Anybody who talk too much gonna have a foot in their mouth.
So the ones who say that probably the biggest hypocrites.
Oh, definitely.
But you know what? Hey, I don't know what the outcome of this whole drone situation is. I really don't know.
Wait, can we go back a little bit?
What's that?
When you spoke about Cash Doll and the men in the video games, what led to that statement? Was it a build-up?
You know what? I don't know. Got to watch. She was on the podcast. She said, I believe.
I might have to watch that because I want to see the build-up. She might be justified in saying that because sometimes what are those questions called? Loaded questions that could build you up in a certain direction to answer it a certain way. So I will want to watch that. I don't believe they just said, ready, action. Oh, man, who play video games is blah, blah, blah. Like,
I'm quite sure that shit didn't go down that way.
I know it didn't, but that's why I would want to see the build-up. So I can't really fault you for that statement without truly knowing more about it. But I play video games. That's why I feel like I do have to defend it.
But to be fair, you got some dudes that might be lazy and play video games.
Yeah.
That's different. But at the same time, for the most part, you have a lot of women out there who don't like playing video games because
you got your go-getters. Like
yeah.
I play video games and again, I was able to go on I went on like 3 trips this summer. And again, I just out of spur of the moment just went to Ohio last night. Like, and I found out within the last 4. I found out Friday and went yesterday. So,
well,
they say live access removed. What the heck?
Hey, we know right now we just got notification that TikTok is tripping. I don't know what the hell.
We must have said something. What did we say, y'all?
We don't care. Hey, we just gonna go back live again. Hey, the hell with
if they let us.
Hey, we going back live again. Hey, it is what it is. Hey,
you can't be complimenting us because all we said was good stuff.
I don't know what the heck going on.
I don't know what we said.
Hey, y'all, hey, TikTok, why TikTok doing this like this, man?
It said our live access has been suspended, at least on mine. But anyways, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm see if I go back on live. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, we suspended. We must have said something. There's too many softies in the world. Anyway, I don't care about that stuff. But hey, man, it's some topics I really want to talk about. Just a bunch of stuff happened right before the show. I can't remember anything, y'all. I do apologize for.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm glad I wrote these down. The Amazon workers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we now know that Amazon, workers are going on strike. I believe allegedly the reason why is because they want the right to collect a bargain, which basically means to unionize. Unionize. Oh. Hope I didn't get a strike for that one, but yeah, I'm trying to go back live again. Excuse me. But no, we know Amazon been trying to do things. The Amazon workers been trying to do things, especially unionize. I think the first Amazon, give us a minute. We still trying to.
Go ahead. I'm just moving this.
Yeah, hey, we got all type of technical difficulties going on.
It ain't
right
no
now.
technical. We good. I just want
Hey, please clip this one. Hey, this is definitely a hell of a show. But no, it's like Amazon, like the workers be overworked all the time, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just bought some stuff for this podcast, and it again was supposed to arrive yesterday, but because of what's occurring, it arrived today.
I was gonna say, so if you expect some packages to be delivered, you might see some type of delay going on because the workers are definitely on strike.
You might get it for free though.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I don't know about free, man. Amazon ain't like all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me. I'm just, Amazon in general. I have heard some crazy stories about Amazon.
Regarding what?
How they work. Basically, like, let's say if you want to go to the bathroom, I think they time your bathroom breaks. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I heard, like, depending on where you work inside the facility, the bathroom was somewhere all the way, a long-ass way you got to walk just to go to the bathroom.
That could be true. I mean, I heard that sometimes, again, you only supposed to schedule work 8 to 10 hours. Say, hey, we need you all 12. It's like, that ain't fair, especially if you had stuff to do. And it's kind of like nonstop work. But again, I just feel like at least give them unions. Give Amazon's unions all across the board, not just specific locations where they fought for it. Across the board unions. At least here in this great nation of ours.
Well, the thing about it is, have we gone so long as far as when it comes to work that we have to time bathroom breaks?
That is certain jobs though. That's not just Amazon though. There are certain plant jobs, especially that's not union, that do that.
But what I'm saying is, it's like, okay, I get that part, but at the same time, do we have to? It's like you're taking a person's humanity away just so they can earn $1.
I get what you're saying, but yeah.
You got to go to the bathroom. You got to go to the bathroom. You got to go to the bathroom. You can't time when and how long you have to go. What if you got the runs?
That's true.
So what I'm getting to is this. This is why a lot of people. This is why, well, at the time it was a worker shortage. A lot of people didn't want to go to work. Mm-hmm. And how can you really blame them if you're doing stuff like that? You know what I mean? You're gonna time a person bathroom breaks? Forget, Lord forbid, if you got a family emergency, they say you gotta come to work anyway.
What if they don't even allow you bereavement days? Like, oh, this person just passed away.
I've heard that happen
before.
You
can't make it in by 5, we're gonna have to write you up, dog. Like, come on, man. It's certain. We're human. We're not robots. Even when robots come around, everybody's heard of a glitch. Everybody heard of a system error. That means even computers have issues. Everybody gonna have issues. Anything we create is gonna have a flaw.
You know, I have heard of that happening before.
Yeah. They don't, your bereavement days, your sick days, maternity leave, because in other countries, sick days is unlimited. Mm-hmm. You could get sick in September and don't come back to work till May. And then maternity leave, what we give like 2-3 weeks, and sometimes it don't even be paid. In other countries, as soon as you hey, I'm pregnant, they give you a whole year off, and they get a husband like 3 months off.
Yeah, in some countries, yeah.
Yeah, so things can be different.
Yeah.
So just look into it.
I'm just kind of, and this is why I think that they're trying to come up with things like AI. Mm-hmm. Because AI ain't got to worry about calling in sick. AI ain't got to worry about a bathroom break, lunch break. They just keep working. But the thing about AI is they don't buy products.
They don't buy products?
No. How does artificial technology or a robot, what they got to do with buying things?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? They don't buy products. Humans buy products because we got things we need. We buy food, we buy clothes, groceries. Well, same thing. But we need things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And not only need things, we want things. So how is that going to work out if you bring in robots to do the job?
I mean, to a degree, it will still create a job. Like, you got to still, what's that movie, Hidden Colors, I think it was called? Mm-hmm. The girls knew that they was about to be outsourced, so then they tried to go into the IBM thing, and they tried to learn about IBM so they could just go pivot straight into that job that came on board for NASA. So it's the same. If y'all know robots may be coming online, we need to start learning computing right now, how to fix and weld these computers, because they're going to break down, but what if there was a company they could call?
Well, right now, this is what I'm hearing. People say get into the AI mining field, which I believe there are companies out there who's where you can invest into that's into AI. That does AI type programs, and that would
because we all in this new world that's coming along, we all gonna need bread beyond bread. This money we making now ain't enough. And mind you, the cost of living always be going up 8%. but our raises only go up 1%. That's not right. We just digging a deeper hole for ourselves. We think we're doing good with that little quarter raise, dollar raise, but if everything else don't went up by $5, that's not doing nothing.
Well, the thing about the money we have, that's not real money. That's a promise to pay. If you know, you know. Just to let you know right now, we are live on IG right now. See?
What's up, IG? How y'all doing?
Yeah, first time we're live streaming on IG. What up, though? What up, though? So, yeah, I mean, we live in a crazy world. You know, the old saying that Klaus Schwab, you know, he tried to say you will own nothing to be happy.
That may be true.
I mean,
own nothing, be happy. What do you say? Own nothing. But they also say, what's that other saying? Own nothing and be happy. But then they all say, own nothing, control everything.
Yeah.
So you got to learn how to own nothing also. If you want to be own nothing and be happy, also learn how to own nothing and control everything. This isn't tied to me. This is tied to that entity, and I have access, or I have domain over that entity that's tied to everything else.
But you know
what I'm saying.
But you know what? This is not nothing overnight. This has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
They've been trying to tell people what they've been doing, but people don't believe it. Like, case in example, I got to go there real quick. I hope I don't get flagged on here. But I was talking to a family member last night about where we are right now in society.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we spoke about this before, socialism. All this that's going on right now, what's that you got?
No, it's just a shirt. I just felt like showing it off.
What does that represent?
The Marvels. This is Marvel. You know the three girls. Man, come on, man. What's your thought, man? I was just showing off the shirt while you was talking, bro. Come on.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out what that is.
The Marvels. The movie Marvels with the three girls that came out a while ago. I was just showing off the shirt while you was talking, man.
Hey, don't get mad at me.
You bringing up too much attention
Thinking
to the
about my
shirt.
cornbread may get the taste out your mouth.
Hey,
You bringing up too much attention to the shirt.
hey, but you showed it. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, it's the Marvels.
All right, that's the Marvels, all right.
Chavez and Captain Marvel.
Oh,
and,
I see it now, Captain
yeah.
Marvel. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
So yeah, I was just.
How you gonna get? Hey, don't you hate people to do shit like that?
I
They
didn't
show it off and want to ask you about it. They want to get all mad.
No. I wanted you to keep talking while I was just showing it off. You know,
I
I was silent gesturing, and you brought attention to it.
I was interested.
But I didn't want you to lose your train of thought. Can you
I
go
didn't
back?
lose it.
Okay, go
I just
back.
want to know what it was. I just, nice shirt, man.
Okay, thank you.
Nice shirt. Damn, can't be nice to nobody. But nah, we talk shit like this all the time. But socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Socialism has been programmed with us for a long time.
He lost his train of thought. He was not talking about that. He was talking about Kool-Aid.
Who is that? Boy?
Hey, niggas get shot every day, B.
I'm gonna get shot over that. Go.
You
ahead,
the dog, motherfucker. You can't sing, hum, or motherfucking skip.
Man, I got that shit all the way up, bro.
Man, I love these buttons, man.
You got them all the way up though. You hurting people's ears.
And turn it down then. But nah, back to what I was saying about socialism. When you look at the breakdown of society, that's basically what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And how they do it.
They don't want.
What's the first steps into doing it?
Oh, several steps. Take away the arms of the citizens.
That's part of it, but that's not the first step.
What's the first step?
Break down the family.
Oh, I give you that.
You break down the family because you have no more strong communities, you have no more strong villages, you have no proper structure for children.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do, you break them down by having both parents to work.
Mm-hmm.
That way you have the household be broken down. The child will be responsibility of the school. They indoctrinate them with what they want them to teach. Not only that, you break down the household, you also break down religion. You break down religion, you break down, things like that, and you start changing them up into more socialist ideology. Basically, how you do that, you take God out of schools. That's how you do that. Then you start implementing different things like rainbow agendas, stuff like that.
Soften up the men. Honestly,
Soften
don't
up
have
the
a
men.
man in the house. The other one,
Man in the house.
Try to feminize them, and the ones you see leaders, you bring a few to your side, so then they could have a mental complex about their own people.
And that brings up the next step.
Marxism, man. Y'all, once y'all start reading books about Marxism and the ploys they use, y'all be like, this stuff gets deep. It's all brainwashing.
Which brings up the next step, government. You bring in socialist program like welfare, the man in the house rule, Social Security. Social Security ain't all bad, don't get me wrong with that. But what I'm saying is if you rely on the government to feed you, you also allow the government to starve you. Shout out to King Randall out there in Georgia. You're doing your thing out there.
Everybody try to get y'all some land and grow y'all some food. I grow strawberries, you grow grapes, and we trade. And then if somebody else growing this and somebody else got milk and chickens, then we all just we can live off each other, a little trade and bartering system, but why we still have real jobs. But hey, that's one bill off the table. We all now don't got to pay for no groceries. And with that $300 a month, $400 we would have spent on groceries, we get to pocket that because we already traded amongst each other. And then once we get to another level where somehow a guy maybe had found oil on his property, now nobody paying for gas, nobody for this, for that. Then next thing you know, we won't need the government. But guess who didn't need the government? The indigenous people of America did not need the government at all, and that's why they were slaughtered and became POWs, prisoners of war, because they seen all the profit. These people is just over there living for free. They don't, man, if we can get all the millions of people to participate in our system and get their land, we will all be millionaires overnight, and thus that's what happened. That's why out of everybody in America, y'all keep talking about reparations from blacks, the indigenous people can get the most money out of all these lawsuits that could happen in America.
But let me finish my thought before we get off topic.
Sorry
about socialism. The next step you do, you come for the guns. That's when you come for that's when you come from the arms. Mm-hmm. You come from the arms by creating gun control. Not only gun control, but a lot of these. I'm not even gonna say acts, but I'm gonna say a lot of situations that involve guns. I'm not gonna say what they are, and I'm gonna say alleged. You have stuff like that goes on to force people to say, look, we need stricter gun controls. We need to take some of these guns out of citizens' hands. But actually, you need that because you never know when you might have to, take things in your own hands. I'm not saying what, but I'm just saying you need the means to protect yourself. Then what happens next? You come for the Bibles. You come for the Quran. You come from the Torah. They're going to start taking any type of biblical doctrine out your house. They already did it out of school.
Implement your own religion.
Yeah.
This is your God.
So
this bottle is your God.
So
you made it, but he made you, so you praise him.
But ultimately, where am I going with this? This is all a ploy to bring in something called the New World. Oh. You figure the rest out.
Or maybe they're Mero. They just want everybody financially to be enslaved with chips in them. That could all be false, though. Who knows? Or we could be like dogs and a lot of these animals out here with tags in them. Who knows? We don't know what we're talking about. There's so many theories. Some can be true. Some can be false. Some cancel each other out. There's so much going on. I just say be open to everything. Let's just have an open conversation as liberals if we want to proclaim that.
I don't know about liberals, but all I got to say is I laid it out so y'all can play it out. Stay tuned.
He laid it out. Pause. Put that thing up.
God damn it!
You just had to do that, didn't
I had to.
But it's all good.
You got any more topics or are we pulling questions, man? What are we doing?
Hey, we can pull questions in between. You ready?
Questions get pulled.
Let's go.
Questions get pulled. Questions. What, 2, 3? What we doing?
You can do 2.
I'm going to do 2 random colors. I got these.
Got the fishbowl.
Oh, no, I got these 2. I'm sorry.
If you got any questions you want us to add into the fishbowl, let us know. Put it down in the comments below. I think I'm going to go with green and orange.
I kind of feel like this is a low energy episode. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Y'all don't realize I haven't been asleep in like 32 hours, probably 36 hours. 0 sleep.
You're just tired, man.
I really am. You want to go?
You already opened yours. You might as well.
What's the most you spent on a date? I haven't been on a date in a minute because I learned other ways of hanging out with women. It's like ways, or I push hangouts. I don't do the pressure of a date anymore. But what's the most I spent on a date? Let me think. I don't know, probably about $100, $80 to $100. I'm not factoring in each and every little thing. Oh, we drove this many miles, so that's this much on gas. I did this and that. I'm just gonna average it to about $100.
$100.
Yeah.
I'll say for me, probably about maybe $150.
Because I remember one girl, I took her to that bowling, like you throw footballs at bowling balls. Mm-hmm. And we did like a bar before that and something after that. So I'm just going to say it all. This was years ago. It all came up to about, I'm not assuming about $100. I don't know. I don't be keeping track, man. To a degree, great budgeters keep track of their money and super broke people keep track of their money.
Even more.
Or financially responsible people. It's so many type of people do it, but sometimes I just don't think about stuff like that.
Well, I would say this. I don't do it for just anybody. I would say I do it for women who Actually, we on that level because for the 150 date, she broke bread with me, and I like to do the return the favor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't just you know what I mean? Even though I could do that, but at the same time, we got to be on that level. We can't just be, first date type shit, because that's not going to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, about 150. Yeah, 150. There wasn't nothing extreme, like $200.
Yeah, I can't remember. I wish I could. I just be having money. I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
Well, let me flip the coin. What was the cheapest date you ever been on?
Probably a free date. Like, when I first got my car, I remember I was taking a bunch of girls to the DIA because it was free. It's free to go take women to the DIA, y'all. As long as you from Wayne Macomb or Oakland County, y'all both can go for free. But I used to be also stuff like, you gotta build up their confidence. Hey, park the car, and give them like some money for the tolls or the meters. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, park the car. I'm gonna go inside and I'm pay for it. So as soon as they get inside, okay, I already paid for it. Just show them your ID, and then we just walk in. I'm sorry, y'all. I used to be broke. You gotta think of stuff like that when you broke, and then So yeah, free.
I'll do you one better. Walk in the park.
Yeah. I've done stuff like, and them is more genuine connections in my opinion. Because the girls who, as soon as they meet you, do you got this? Do you got that? I'm like, dang, it always give off kind of desperate vibes. Like, I'm at my wit's end. I need a guy with at least this much money or this or that.
You should see that in the first.
It's sign, y'all show signs of like, damn, you almost at that wall. You trying to like scatter. It's another word I'm looking for. You trying to just grab at anything. Oh, I hope this is the winner. I hope that. Like, man, no. Like,
well, the thing about with me is not because it's just cheap. I just like to see how my date is in nature. Mm-hmm. How you are, in different elements.
Would you ever take a girl fishing? Would that be a good date?
No, I would not, because I'm allergic to fish.
Oh. I don't think you should have said that on live. What if a girl be like, I hate Adrian, I'm going to slap her with a fish?
I'm not going to die.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just allergic to fish.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, everybody got that.
What if a girl put a bunch of fish sticks in a gun and just shoot them at you? Like Nerf.
Bro, why are you giving me South Park Kanye West episode vibes right now?
They didn't do that to him.
They didn't do that to him. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I automatically clicked there, thought about that episode.
The fish, okay.
Say then you're a gay fish.
I didn't make that connection.
No, I just think about that. Like, hey, I mean, he said, you like fish sticks?
No, I'm just thinking about a girl who, because this show we kind of open-minded and loose-lipped. I'm going to say stuff people ain't going to like. You going to say stuff people ain't going to like. What if one of us gets like a real serious stalker or hater, and then they go back and watch all the episodes, but on that episode, he said he don't like fish. I'm about to get him.
You can do that all you want.
She just walk up to you spraying fish, cod liver oil on you or something. Like, I think about stuff like that. That's why I throw out a lot of false information. Y'all don't know what be true and what be fake.
Well, let me tell you about this guy. This guy over here, he's allergic to... No, I'm just playing.
I'm allergic to it all. I'm allergic to a good woman.
You're also allergic to be respectfully disrespectful.
If that makes sense to you, which it doesn't, so you don't even get it.
Let me go to my question. How do you go about forgiveness?
What do you mean? How do you go about it? You go.
Somebody wrote it. How do you go about forgiveness?
I'm not. I gotta hear your answer so I know how to answer it.
Based off what I think this question is about, I think what they're saying is, how do you forgive?
I'm not the best at atoning for stuff. How do you go about forgiveness? Yeah, I'm not the best at that.
Depend on what you did. I'll say depend on what you did.
Yeah, depend on what you did. But if I realize, dang, I really was in the wrong and I really do have to apologize, it's gonna be like, damn, he didn't mean it. Because I'm gonna walk up to you, be like, hey, I'm sorry. Probably stare at you for 3 seconds and just walk off. That's it. That's the end. It ain't no, why were you sorry? Tell me in detail. I don't do all that. Hey, I'm sorry. So now whenever you realize, oh, he did apologize to me, you can acknowledge it in your head.
Like I said, that really all goes
on what occurred.
Yeah, because I remember saying, this is old school right here. 2 best buddies or whatever, they're roommates or whatever. I guess one didn't like how the other one handled business. So what they did was they had to fight it out. Mm-hmm. They had to fight it out. It wasn't because they didn't like each other. It's because it was one of the situations where they had to throw hands. Mm-hmm. And after they threw hands, they became cool. Like, all right, let's go smoke. Let's go smoke. It was just something that had to be done. So you got that alternative too.
Yeah, several other methods.
So you just gotta, I don't know.
Hey man, let me say this about TikTok, dog, because we was just live, and I'm already just reading about something. I just filed an appeal, literally just within the last few. Y'all too sensitive, man.
They denied you.
Because I understand. No, I just filed the appeal, so I don't know if they denied me. But man,
they denied me.
this is America. Freedom of speech, bruh. Freedom of I tell people all the time, you don't understand. Freedom of speech mean a white person or anybody of any race can call us the N-word. That's freedom of speech for real, for real. For real. But like, bruh, we just on here talking and stop their life. We didn't even say nothing too truthful where we really have Americans be like, what word? That's what's going on. We're just opinionated, and y'all don't like that because y'all over there conforming in wherever country y'all from that's owned by TikTok, and y'all over there with your socialism and your social credit. Oh, once they said this, we got to drop their social credit by 50 points. Now they can't go on McDonald's. Come on, bro. Chill out. This America. Donald Glover. Childish Gambino.
Dun, 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 dun. I got one thing about that. That's not a TikTok is technically like not an American-owned company.
No, it's not. That's why I said wherever they from.
I feel you, but I definitely agree with you because this goes to what I was saying about socialism. Mm-hmm. You can't say what you want. Democracy is not democracy, or has it ever been democracy? We in a situation right now in this country where people are wrestling an eternal war, not only with themselves, but with the system. Mm-hmm. This system right here is really designed. Can I cook for a minute?
Go for it. It's
this system right here has been designed to tell you what to do, what to think, how to feel, what to say, and downplaying what you think you ought to be saying. Because right now, the old saying goes, if truth right now is telling the truth right now is a revolutionary act. People don't want to hear it. It says in the scriptures, in the last days, people don't want to endure sound doctrine. And that's what's going on right now. People do not want to hear the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Reason why? Because their whole life is a lie. Everything you've been taught was a lie. And once you get home to certain type of information that may be the truth, you don't want to hear it because it goes up against what you were raised to believe. Every day they tell you, go to work. No, they tell you to go to college, get a good job. That college went bankrupt. Them jobs unfolded. So what you gonna do? You gonna sit? You gonna sit there and agree with the lie? Nah. We live in a time right now where things are going to get worse before they get better. Everything. You can hide behind your money. You can hide behind your religion. You can even hide behind your guns. Oh, that ain't gonna work. It may help you, but it's not gonna work. Because at the end of the day, you gotta realize, where do you stand? Are you on the side of righteousness or are you on the side of the lie? Make a choice. A lot of y'all already did.
The choice is yours. I'm proud of y'all, whatever choice y'all make. I may not agree with it in the back of my mind, but hey, that's freedom of speech and freedom of expression and freedom of everything. Do whatever you want. As long as whatever you do doesn't infringe upon my happiness, I really don't care. And that's the true, quote unquote, American way. Do what you want. Believe in whatever you want. I don't care. Just stay off my grass. Stanley, stay off my grass, man. I don't care. Once you understand to not infringe upon anybody else's happiness, man, do what you want. Oh, you want to be a Klan member? Be a Klan member. But don't, why are you walking through my neighborhood? Now you're infringing upon my happiness. I don't care what you want to do. Do it over there. Rent out that hall. Do whatever y'all want in that hall. We don't care. But once you start coming out into the neighborhoods, in the public streets and displaying stuff, then that's when you're infringing upon happiness. Learn, just learn. Educate yourselves on stuff. Hey, and something else I want to speak on real quick.
Go ahead.
In a lot of movies, I realized we were following the bad guy. Look at Karate Kid. The Karate Kid was actually the bad guy in the movie, and we never thought about it till that show on Netflix came out. Even in The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West was not the evil witch; it was the other witch. that was right with Dorothy the whole time. She was the evil witch the whole time. And again, the way they display and shoot movies, you don't realize you're following the bad guy. Also in I'm actually about to watch Star Wars because I realized in Star Wars the Sith was the Republic. Am I wrong? Was the Sith the Republic?
I never seen Star Wars.
You be talking about Star Wars and you never seen it? Don't you be talking about it?
Nah.
I might have you mistaken for somebody else. What? But I'm just saying, in a lot of these movies, we think we're watching or following the good guy. Even the way they portray the story, you think it's the good guy. But if you take a second look, you're like, no, this is actually the bad guy we've been following the whole time throughout this story. So just, don't go with your first mind sometime. That's all I want to say. I don't know if it came out.
I believe in the Boondocks they quoted the Star Wars. I think Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, sometimes your eyes may deceive you. Do not believe them.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Even though I was just hating on the talk tick, y'all just restore them all.
Now, they still didn't, look.
It's going to come. I don't know what, yeah.
They say appeal, not appeal.
Hey, on TikTok, let me say this to y'all. Whenever we appeal something, y'all should let us leave a box where we could type in our views and opinions on it. Don't just appeal it, let us appeal it and leave it up to y'all discretion. Let us appeal it, but leave a box for notes. I feel like it should be appealed because of this reason. Like, give us about, 3 sentences, a paragraph to type our views and opinions. Oh, because of this code or that sanction or whatever. Just a thought.
All I know is that was a real.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Type shit.
Damn, I'll rip the paper. All right, I'm about to do this question, y'all. Oh, no, go ahead.
What makes you cry?
What makes you cry? Tears of joy? The warmth of a good woman.
What? Yeah, well,
I love you, baby. Man, bro, lately I've been listening to a bunch of, 90s R&B, and that's all it was dudes just crying for women. Like, bruh, what was they putting y'all through in the 90s, bruh? Y'all in the rain crying. Y'all know how cold rain is. Y'all just crying. Keith Sweat, I'm talking to you. Boys to Men, I'm talking to y'all. Man, y'all crying over what?
Jodeci?
Y'all crying over what, man? Y'all, man, bro, y'all was, I don't know if y'all saw for maybe these women was really putting y'all through some stuff.
Hey.
Because now with social media, you realize you have
the
options.
box back then had to be fire.
It had to be different.
It had to be fire.
Because they do say because all these GMOs and other stuff in our food, we getting weaker and weaker. So maybe the box back then was on another level that the only people who got that type of box now is a plant-based woman. Who knows? I would travel back in time for some box. Would you travel back in time?
Just experience it. Yeah.
How far back would you go into the 30s? Before deodorant?
Back there doing the Charleston. Back there doing
doing the Charlie Brown for some box. Can you imagine just doing a twist all night for some box?
Hey, back there doing that. What they call it?
Doing the butt? I thought you was going to say doing it.
Yeah, they're doing the twist, huh? He said, Hey, back there doing the boogaloo.
All that just... You remember back in the day when dudes had to sing to women? Just to get
they was out there doo-wopping. Hey,
for the box? Come on, man. Nowadays, we don't got to do nothing. We can just... They had to try. They had to give it their all for some box. Back in the day, nowadays, all we got to do is ignore a woman and we get it. All we got to do is just look off. Then when we look back, we're like, oh, she just be in your face. What's up?
I'm just laughing at the fact that dudes literally had to sit under a woman's window and sing.
You know what?
What if you couldn't sing?
Yeah, if you can't sing, it's just hit you. That's when you got to have a radio up to the speaker. What's that movie where he had that radio?
They didn't have that in the 50s.
Dang, how was I getting the box back then? Dang,
man, it was out there. Hey, you had to learn how to sing.
My mama cooking some bread. You wanted some slices of bread.
And hey, you better snap real good. You better, you that one dude in the group doing this.
Like, I got a pile of hay. You want to just... Man, how was y'all? I don't know how they was getting it back then. And then on top of that, unfortunately, another sad thing about back then, you didn't know how nobody body looked until you laid with them. Because now we got the leggings and all this other stuff. Back then, we don't until you lay with them, be like, man, she ain't even my type for real. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, they might. I'm not trying to get too graphic. I'm trying.
Where do we go?
I'm just saying, back in the day, they had all them. Everybody.
Talking about them long ass poodle skirts.
Yeah, the skirts, and just. You don't even know she like a lot of us, man. We love the Amazon leggings. We love all that.
Hey, they were just showing ankle.
Yeah,
just a quarter ankle. That's all they were showing.
You remember the peeping toms back in the day? Well, not like you remember, but
hey, wait a minute. What you trying to say?
No, from what we perceived.
What you been doing?
I'm just saying, dudes used to look through a hole like this.
Hey,
dudes used to look through a hole like this and see a girl wrist and go crazy.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, you telling me dudes in trees with blue night? Hey, yeah, that's right. Turn around.
Just imagine fighting with a girl back in the day. All she did was lift up her pants and show her ankle, and you bust. Come on, bro.
No, I'm just laughing. You said a peeping Tom. Hey, when you said that, I just think about a dude in the trees just looking
in
at
the trees, just looking through a hole.
Hey, no. Hey, you want it so funny? Hey, no. It's a movie.
You remember Jackie Chan on Rush Hour? Yeah, baby.
It's an old school movie came out in the 70s. It's called Porky's. Have you ever heard about it?
Porky's? I ain't never heard of it.
Hey, it was a frat in college. It took place back in the 50s. Mm-hmm. They had like a little hole. They was trying to look in the girl's shower. And they was looking in there and the girls were showering. And dude tried to, yeah.
Keep going, right?
I'm not trying to get explicit right now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there was in a whole like one eye looking at girls take the clothes off and shower, and next thing you know, the dude tried to, yeah.
What's the end of? That's the end of the.
You use your imagination.
No, I'm saying, but what happened after that?
Oh, what happened after that is, I think the girl. I didn't see the whole scene, but the girls discovered what was going.
Oh,
through the hole.
okay.
And then, at that time, I believe in college they had like a resident advisor. Mm-hmm. But it was an ugly, overweight woman came. I think she was, grabbing on dude. Like, what is this?
That's when you grab him by the collar and just drag him through the hall. You know what? Hey, I'll be honest. I tell people all the time, I grew up on the tip of the tide. That means when I was growing up, paddling was just going out. But I remember paddling. I remember some kids' parents used to come to school and whip the kid in front of the whole class. Man, I was probably the last of the Mohicans when it comes to stuff like that. Like that, I remember 3rd, 4th grade, kid act up, mom come to school in front of everybody, whoop them, and now you can't act tough. It ain't no acting. I was the last. I like to think is my generation and probably 1 or 2 grades after me that was fading out. But I remember like right before I started going to high school, that's when dudes had to stop getting fully naked to shower. They was letting us shower in our bathing in our swimsuits.
Wait a minute, what school is this?
I ain't about to give away the school. Talkers on here.
Why,
I'm saying, but I never.
Why did that conversation turn left?
Did it turn?
It kind of did.
No, I'm just talking about the changing of the guard or the changing of errors in time.
I'm just saying you went to the shower. I'm like,
no. I'm saying before our generations, generations before us, they had to get fully naked and take showers.
Why are we on this subject?
I was just talking about. I was about to go into other topics of various. You want to stop with the naked men? I was about to list other things. He wanted to. No. Let's low key keep talking. Man, come on, bro.
Man, no. Hey, I didn't.
No, I'm just saying. But no. I grew up. Okay, we didn't have the dunce hats, but I do remember the tall chair in the corner.
Yes,
and I think that was probably 1 or 2 years before I really started going to school. Was fading out. I remember the teacher had a paddle at one of my schools.
Actually, you know what? Where we went to, we didn't have the paddle, but we had the ruler. Mm-hmm. Did you have the ruler?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ruler still.
I got whooped with switches, bro, growing up.
Yeah, we were that generation.
And again, I was one of them dumb kids. I'm gonna get a thin one. Don't pick the thin one.
You
don't pick the thin one, bro.
Hey, what's the button? Hey, when you picked, you thought the skinny one was gonna do the least damage, but
man, boy, what?
Yikes. Hold up.
It's that, man.
Hey, when that hits your ass, hey.
Well, at least he didn't kill Santa Claus.
And I remember, I can't even say this. Somebody I know, I'll just say somebody I know, they whoopings used to be brutal. I remember they got a whooping in front of me, and it was bad.
Was it a family member?
Man, bro, I can't even go into I can't even answer that question.
Ooh-wee.
But it was no escaping, because my whoopings, my peoples would be like, go upstairs, I'm about to whoop you. I'll go upstairs and lay her up. I got on 3-4 pairs of clothes.
You actually did that, huh?
Man, what? I even told my brother, one day my brother was about to get whooped. I was like, bro, lay her up. And as soon as you get hit that first time, just move a lot and just scream. And then, like, they'd be, even when they trying to hit you, they really missing, but you pretend, and then the whipping don't hurt, but then play it off for like 1 or 2 hours. Just
Now, what if they told you to take all that shit off?
that's what I'm talking about. Somebody, the individual I used to know, had to get fully no clothes.
Ooh.
And then they had to bend over and put their hands on the wall.
Ooh.
10 lashes with your hands. I'm like, there's no cheat around that. There's no cheat.
Bro, they got a Jim Crow slavery.
Man.
They got a Django Unchained, Kunta Kinte type ass
Bruh,
whooping.
I remember when I was in a room and I watched them get whooped. In my head, I'm like, my mind is moving crazy. Like, what's the cheat
Bro,
code?
skin
How do
was
you get
being
out of this?
Skin was being torn off.
And then, bro, after he got whooped, you know, sometimes when people get whooped, you laugh. This one, I felt.
It wasn't funny.
It was because I was like, bro, it's no cheat code. It's no cheat code, bro.
Hey, you remember? Whoever that person got a 12 years of slave ass whooping.
Man, I can't go into all the details, but
That person got that person got an ass whooping he'll never forget.
man, it was. I felt bad, man. I really felt bad for him. Like, because I like to help people. People come to me, man, do this, do that. You good? Do that. Like, I had, and that was my first time seeing the way that person was about to whoop anybody. And then when I seen that, I was like, oh man, there ain't no cheat code, bro. Because even now, if I get in trouble around this person, there's no cheat code.
That was an ass whooping that Rodney King had to blush shit like,
Man.
damn. I ain't give me this shit.
And that ain't even no. I've seen, man. I can't go into details who and what, but as a youth,
That wasn't an ass whooping, bro. That was a man. That was
it might have been 6 to 8 hits. It might have not been all 10, but I know again, when you bare skin, hands, and you can't move every time you take a hand off the wall, that's an extra.
that person got a,
was done, bro.
Mississippi ass whooping. That person got a. You remember Uncle Elroy and Next Friday?
Next Friday, yeah.
You got to do one of them type of ass whoopings.
You-
Put the hot oil in your. Hey,
What is that actor's name? Uncle Elroy. He's a
Don D.C. Curry.
yeah. He's a comedian.
Yeah, he funny as hell, actually. Yeah, shout out to Don
Shout
D.C.
out.
Curry. Hey, but yeah, them ass whoop, you can't sit down straight.
Man.
And that type of ass whoop will traumatize you.
I remember one time I can't explain that whooping, but it was one to where they was like, stick your hand out. I was like, stick my hand out. What's about to happen? Next thing I know,
Yeah,
across
that's the ruler.
man, what, bruh? No, I can't even say what we got whooped with, because CPS will still time machine and go back and get these people.
Man, you get one of them ass.
I deserved it though. Like, anybody who whooped me as a child, I appreciate it. I like to think I grew up to be a better person because of it. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, man, because I was when I look back at my past, I'm like, man, I was wild as heck. So I appreciate everybody.
A better person, huh?
Yeah, man, bro, I was wild, bro.
You wild now.
I'm wild now, but I would have been way worse, bro. I'd probably be doing something in the system.
Did you read your last question?
No. Damn, was it this? Can a man or a woman have multiple partners?
You could. But should you?
I feel like men can and women cannot, but I could be wrong about that. I got to do more research. I remember when we had Stealth and Ankara on here. Ankara said something about how women are something programmed to be able to have lots of spouses. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong in what they said, but I feel like that's what was said. But I have to do more research on that.
I made my stand on the past couple episodes about that. Women's bodies are not biologically set to do that. Now, can they? They can, but look, case example, look at the girl that we had 100 partners.
Yeah, the 100 partners.
Now she regretting it, now they talking about doing 1,000.
Yeah.
See, not only physically, but mentally she can't handle that.
It's weird. I was just about to look up this word again today, and I didn't look it up. It's a word. It's a pseudoscience word. I can't think of the name of it, but pretty much when a man ejaculates in a woman, since the sperm goes through the blood-brain barrier, anytime a man allegedly ejaculates in a woman, the sperm goes up into a woman's brain and alters her DNA. So thus, like if you ejaculated on a woman 100 times, but you never get her pregnant, another dude come along, ejaculate on her once and get her pregnant, that child's gonna have a lot of your influence, a lot of your features, because you influence her DNA.
Yeah, we talked about that, remember?
Yeah, but it's a word though. It's like a pseudoscience word, and it's something just told me today to look up the name, that word. I got it in my phone, but
Yeah,
I'm live right now.
Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago, especially you know, a woman's canal.
Yeah.
Like anytime a man enters a woman, he enters a canal and takes on the spirit of that man.
Because when women and men, we put DNA into you. You don't put anything back into us.
Now you can't. Now it's such things as a soul tie.
I think anybody you lay with creates a soul tie.
Now as a man, you will create a soul tie.
Yes.
That's now that is true. So like I said before, you remember I like when we touch on this point right here because that is the reason why I believe why the dating market is so messed up, even spiritually, why we're so messed up as people. Because we do what we want to do when it comes to that. Now we have pleasures, don't get me wrong, but pleasure has responsibility. You know, like alcohol. I mean, yeah, you can drink it, but at the same time, there's a difference between getting buzzed and getting drunk. Now, the consequence of that, you know, spreading seed is that you spread seed. You might have sex with somebody, and you may not want to have a kid with that person, but that's the responsibility you have to take while laying down with that person.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because right now, we have a nation of whoremongers and whores. You know?
And non-modern women, y'all want us to be modern men and do all the stuff a modern man, a traditional man would do. Y'all want us to be traditional men and do all the stuff a traditional man would do. But y'all don't want to do traditional women stuff. That's all we ask you. Do 3 traditional women things and you wifey material. Is that too much of a statement? 3 traditional things can make you wifey material? Cook, clean, and STFU. No, I'm joking. But
I think you got to be trained to be a wife.
That's a bold statement. Train in what? Martial arts? Any girl who can break a wooden board.
If you could be trained to be a hoe, why can't you be trained to be a wife?
You think women are trained to be hoes or are they indoctrinated?
Yeah. What do you think indoctrination is?
I'm going to shut the F up.
I'm just saying, no. Hey, look, all I'm saying is if you train to look at women twerk all day, yeah, men going to get a kick out of it, but at the same time, it's telling men that you want this and you're telling women you want to be like this.
Ladies, are you proud of the way you get money? Just ask yourself that. Are you proud when somebody approaches the car and your head rises up out of his lap?
What the fuck? What? What the fuck?
For those who got that, if you didn't get it.
Where did you go? Hey, man, where'd you come from with that?
I shouldn't have said that. I just be joking. That what I just said don't even make sense. What?
No, it makes sense to me. Now, what people
are
like,
you proud of it?
Now, when people like it,
everybody in society, are you proud of the way you make money? I'm talking about even you people who brown nose at work, even you people who be at work snitching. Are you proud of the way you make money? Or are you proud of the way you provide for your family? Now, sometimes you got to go through what you got to go through to become successful in life. But, man, you've been on some brown nose and stuff for 10 years. You've been on some OnlyFans stuff for this many years. Well, if you're proud, I got nothing. It's some, let's be honest, it's some proud hoes out here. If you're proud, do it. Now, if you're ashamed to do it, switch your career choice. I wouldn't even tell nobody, go to another state. You was a hoe only in Michigan.
Well, that's because
California, you could be a decent girl. Nobody know you.
They're comfortable with who they are.
Yeah, but some of y'all, are you proud? If you proud, I don't got, hey.
That remind me of that scene with Harlem Nights.
What scene?
You remember when Della Reese came up and said, I ain't no thief. I'm on this hoe.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I was just trying to get some shorts from that. When she said, I love that little boy. I ran through that scene, but I was like, that's not right for the keep the pads.
No. So I ain't no thief. I'm an honest hoe.
I'm honest.
Yeah, you know, Kendrick Lamar talked about that. He said, in his last album, he said, I think it was in TV Off. He said, I hate when a hoe try to call other girl a hoe, but they the same thing. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. So, yeah. Hoes be hoes.
Did you want to do one more question or are we good? That's the end of the show?
You want to do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more question each, y'all. Hey, y'all, if y'all got some questions for us, please DM us or inbox us on any of our social media platforms. We'll add them to the fishbowl. I'll go deep. What color y'all want me to pull?
Pause.
Y'all got a color y'all want me to pull? We got red, green, blue, yellow, white. Oh, you didn't say nothing, so I'm pulling. Oh, it's Christmas time. I'll do a green one. Let me get one from you.
Christmas time is here.
It was almost the holiday times, I'll say that.
Happiness.
You want to go first or should I go first? Oh, they let you back?
Nope.
Oh, I thought that. Have you ever had a reading?
I got to pull another one.
Dang, this is a good one. Have you ever had a reading from a psychic?
No.
Have you ever had a reading from a psychic?
I haven't.
No, but I had like one of them tarot cards. People, I can't give her the psychic title because I just knew it was fake. I knew you did. I knew you was just. I'm gonna pretend to be mystical, and then I'm gonna have these cards, and it's gonna be incense around. I just knew you wasn't real. You wasn't authentic. So yes, I've had a reading from a quote unquote card reader, a tarot reader, but it wasn't real. She was saying a bunch of stuff that I think she just was able to see on my face. Like, some people can just read people real good. Because I can read you real good, I'm gonna buy these deck of cards and create an illusion.
I personally don't deal with that because I deal with the dark arts.
I don't believe in a such thing. It's good and negative. It's polarity in the world.
Well, why they got evil spirits?
It's good spirits too.
Okay, but that's still dark.
No, it's not. It's polarity. It's good and bad.
So
it's the GIF. It's the Sith and the Jedi. It's good and bad and everything.
So would you say the dark arts is bad?
So I'm saying what you're saying is tarot cards itself are dark arts. They have positive cards that show, oh, you're gonna find true love and true this. So that card would be dark.
But still, what you're doing is just like a Ouija board. You're summoning up things.
The Ouija board is mad different, bro.
How so?
That's like, to me, really dark. But something about tarot cards, it's like a 50-50.
But that's the same thing. That goes back to not only that, the Ouija board, and when it comes to reading people's signs.
It's like I disagree, but I can't explain why. But you're wrong, nigga. You're wrong. What? You're just wrong, nigga. I can't. My soul says you're wrong, and shut the fuck up. I don't know. It's like you're wrong. I can't explain it. You're just wrong.
You're wrong. I can't say why, but you're wrong.
You're just wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I know that's immature of me, but you're wrong, bro.
You're wrong.
I can't explain it.
Hey, you know what that kind of reminds me of?
What?
A little off topic, but you remember Family Guy when they had that dude say, "You're a phony. You're a big fat phony."
I don't remember that.
It was back in the early episodes of Family Guy. You're a phony.
I'm trying to remember who said that. It wasn't the dude with the sweater and the red tie.
I can't remember
the
who.
Orange hair on the side.
I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, he said, "You're a phony.
I don't remember that.
You're
episode.
a big fat phony."
But no, just you know what? I even will go back. You said Ouija boards is. I said Ouija boards is all bad too. I don't think so either. I think Ouija boards can be good and bad.
This guy right here.
You are so talented. Wait a second. Something's not right here. You were just making it look like you were playing. You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony. That's right. You're a big
I don't remember this episode at all.
This is back in the early days.
That's the main Family Guy I remember.
who's in this house. A great big phony. That's right.
That's the main guy. I remember the old episodes, not this one. Do they still do chicken fights though? Do you watch Family Guy to this day?
I haven't watched the latest episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I don't remember that at all.
That's an old school Family Guy.
I don't remember that at all for some reason.
You're a phony.
I still remember that episode Lois snapped because they were out of napkins. No napkins? What? And she snapped.
Oh, what about the one where they were supposed to write letters to each other?
Who?
It was they
Peter
they were working on the anger management, and what you were supposed to do is write a letter what you don't like about the person and keep it. Peter gave it out to everybody personally. He said, "Oh shit, we supposed to keep those?" And then when Lois got hers, she said, "I got a letter from Peter. It looked like somebody spit on the paper."
I don't remember that. I remember when Peter locked Meg in the car and he passed gas. He's like, "Smell it, smell it."
Or what about every time Meg did something to Peter, and every time somebody said Meg's name, he'd be like, "Meg."
I don't remember. It's like we remember different parts about the show.
Bruh, you got to go back, man.
I do have to go back because I like Family Guy. Family Guy, I've been busy the last 2 years. I haven't been watching y'all. But not saying y'all not worthy of watching. Y'all a great show. Life happens, man.
Meg. He never did like Meg, man.
Nobody did.
Why? Nobody ever knew why.
Meg was, when a woman reaches the point where she's begging for men, that says a lot about where she's at in society.
But still,
women really don't ever have to beg for men. You remember Meg went to the mall and was eating other people's food after?
Man,
I remember that one of the most classic moments in Family Guy is when Quagmire discovered the internet and he came out with that one arm.
That arm was like,
that arm was
big
buff
as
like.
hell.
That was a classic Family Guy moment.
Hey,
I don't know what. Sometimes I want to know what writers wrote what jokes. I want to know who exactly wrote that joke.
What about every time Cleveland fill out the tub? You know.
Oh yeah, out the house.
Yeah,
Fell out in front of your-
no.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that's.
I remember.
bad.
Didn't Quagmire hit his girl? Somebody
he-
clapped his girl out, and she.
Yep.
Yeah,
Actually, what happened was she belongs to the streets.
she did belong to the streets, and then Cleveland got his own show with Corey Holcomb was
Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb was the you remember the Cleveland show?
Yeah,
The father of the kids.
that was Corey Holcomb.
That was Corey Holcomb.
I know who you're
I
talking
can't
about.
think of his name though.
He was the deadbeat.
Yeah, the deadbeat dad. That was Corey Holcomb.
I gotta go.
Am
back.
I tripping? Was that? Yeah, no, that was Corey Holcomb.
I gotta go back. I did not know that.
Shout out Corey Holcomb. I
Yeah.
keep saying I'm gonna wear your chain. I got it upstairs, bro.
5150 Nation in the house.
I got the 5150 DVD you had on a dog tag flash drive. I wore it like 3 times, but it's collectible.
I told myself I was gonna get either a hoodie or a shirt from the 5150 show.
I want to get one of them bucket hats because
Yeah.
he got a big head like me, and I know it would fit comfortable. I always go to these stores. Yo, women don't buy me hats. Y'all buy me hats, I don't wear them. They just be in my room on the wall.
Women really buy you hats?
Like I've had 3 women in my life buy me hats. You look good in hats. Why you don't wear hats? Y'all don't understand. I got a big head, man. Even without the locks. I'm an 8. Last I checked, I was like an 8 3/4.
I'm a 7 5/8. You got me
Up
beat.
there. Yeah, I got a big head, man.
I want to step away from you.
I want to hit somebody in a fight one day. Just to see if I'm gonna get knocked out or knock you out.
Yeah. The best of both worlds collide. Bah! Knocking shit.
Maybe.
Or being them slap fights.
Sorry, y'all. We don't really be paying attention to y'all on the chat again. Well, we already said it.
Man, my damn shit's still not approved.
But yeah, we one of these days we're gonna get set up to the point where we can actually read the chats on the big TV screen and really acknowledge y'all. But we be doing our own thing right now. So
Man, TikTok ain't showing me no love.
I had 2 topics I wanted to talk about today. I cannot remember them.
Actually, I got one. Let's talk about I gotta talk about these high school coaches.
What about them?
You know, a lot of them being arrested for having their
Touching.
way with underage.
Man,
You know.
you know what? This is the worst advice I've ever given anybody.
Oh Lord, hey! Before you do that, let me go ahead and do it. No, let me do it again. All right,
This
go
is the
ahead.
worst advice I've ever given anybody who's a pedo. I'm just gonna call you a pedo. Other countries have ages of consent that start at like 12 or 15. Just go to other countries. Become a passport, bro. Go to one of them countries, do it there, then just come back. I'm sorry, and that's the worst advice. That is horrible advice. But over there, you're not a criminal. Go over there and do it. But here, you do that, anything under 18, you deserve to get what you get, bruh. We don't play that over here. Just go elsewhere if you want to do it. Be smart. Just go elsewhere and do it.
I have no feedback to give on what he
That's
just
terrible
said.
advice. Beyond terrible advice.
Hey, just for the record, I have no feedback on what he's talking about.
Go over.
I'm not going to chime in on that
Yeah,
because
just-
I'm not going to
You
involve
ever
myself
seen,
in what he
that
said.
old school video of R. Kelly talking to the girls, talking about "Come to America"?
I remember that. Like I said before, I have no
Terrible advice, bro.
I have no dialogue or any type of emphasis to add to that. All I got to say is to this particular topic.
But no, some of y'all, y'all
knew-
deserve to stay here and get caught doing that stuff.
We knew that this shit been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Even with the, you had the big time D boys. Y'all know who they are on the block. They pulled up to the high school, getting all the baddies. You know what I mean? Pulling up.
Everybody thought they was the cool guy. But I remember when I was in 8th grade, it was this girl dating like an 11th grader. And I was like, he's the lame of his peer group. I tell women that all the time.
Yeah, because what you doing hanging out in high school?
Yeah. You're the lame. I was like, you're in 5th grade messing with a 8th grader, or you're in 7th grade messing with a 12th grader, whatever. You think he's the shit. Or you could even be in high school messing with a college dude. Mm-hmm. You think he's the shit, but he's the lame of his peer group. Mm-hmm. Please understand what I'm saying. Those guys are the lames of their peer group.
And you pulling up to the high school.
Hey.
That's what you don't think about.
Some
You don't
dudes
think
just
about
want.
it then.
I'm be honest, ladies. Some dudes just want weak-minded women and gullible women. They gonna look at you, ask you 1 or 2 questions, and be like, "Oh yeah, she ain't had no daddy in her life. I'm gonna game her up." Or maybe not that. Maybe you had a daddy, and it's not always a lack of a father.
But the thing about it, this thing been going on for a long time. It's just not being exposed.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you know, it's been going on a lot too. On the flip side too, because you had a lot of older women preying on young men. Pulled up to the football
For some
game.
reason, I don't got a problem with that.
See, because we live in a backwards ass society.
It's backwards, so I don't got a problem.
Case
with
an
it.
example. Look at
Especially if you bad though.
look, it's even pedestalized. Look at American Pie.
Pestilized?
Yeah, pedestalized.
Oh, pedestalized.
Yeah, look at American Pie. Stifler's mom.
Shout out Stifler's mom.
Yeah, you remember that?
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, so she was messing around with an underage boy. See, that's not everybody find that funny.
And it's weird. We find it fun. It's just, you know, the same thing that's backwards. A man hit a woman in a relationship. Hey, that's wrong. A woman hit a man in a relationship.
That's funny.
We laugh. What the? Welcome to America.
And
Or what Childish say? This is America.
And that's funny, huh?
It is. Hey, you remember? I feel like anytime a parent finds out their child was assaulted, they should be able to get locked in the room with the accuser and just do whatever they want. Because I still be thinking about that. I want to say he was like an Olympic gym coach and he was messing with all them girls a few years ago.
Oh, you talking about Larry Nassar?
Man, bro, what? Him and any... Oh, I know you remember that video of the dude. He was like a karate instructor messing with a kid. And then his dad pretended to be on the phone at the airport. And when he walked by the phone...
You talking about like back? It was like back in the 90s.
It was back in the day. I want to say the dude
80s.
had a mullet and glasses, and his dad, the dude was getting escorted through the airport. He pretended to be on the phone.
He was on a payphone and he turned around and yeah.
Justified. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I remember that.
Justified.
I remember that because actually he got off.
Yeah.
He
I
didn't get
agree.
no time.
No, he did like I want to say 2 weeks, and then like stuff like that should be justified. Again, this America. You don't want to get what you deserve here in America. Go overseas. Bad advice. But here in America, oh yeah, we got something for you.
And I think about that too. I think unfortunately nowadays he wouldn't have got off.
No, he would have got off because his fathers today getting off for the same. It was like 2 years ago. A father walked in on a dude assaulting his son. He left him in a puddle of blood. It's a 911 call. Yeah, I got him in a bloody mess for you. He right here. Father got off.
I don't know, man.
That's one thing we never gonna play with and never accept here in America. We don't play that. Don't bring that stuff here, bruh.
But I do remember. You remember what happened recently? My man choking out that one social worker.
See, if that social worker truly was doing something to his daughter in that room, justified. But again, sometimes we need to. It's too many times in movies or in real life where the wrong person gets executed or gets incarcerated. So if that truly happened to his daughter, it's justified. Flat out justified. Now, if you be like, oh damn, I had the wrong guy, then yeah, it's kind of like, bro, come on, we got to punish you. Yeah, your heart was in the right place, but you didn't do enough due diligence. So
You know what? I ain't read my question.
oh, go ahead. My fault, y'all.
Yeah, we got.
When they get to that topic, man, it's several topics that
What's your greatest contribution to people in your everyday life?
My greatest contribution to them?
Yeah, what is your greatest contribution to people in your everyday life?
I don't know how to answer that. I guess I show up. I guess y'all get to smell my greatness. I always got a nice cologne. No. I don't know, man. My greatest contribution to you. Shit. Oh, I'm carefree. I don't bring a dramatic energy around. I guess that would be my greatest contribution. Like when Will come around, it's not like that. What's that nigga name? It's not Uncle Ruckus music. You remember every time he entered, it was that sad.
Yeah.
So it's like to my perspective, I believe I don't bring that, but I also don't bring a super horns and beautiful music. It's a mood feeling. Oh, he's here.
I would say something similar to that. I bring positive energy. As mild mannered as I may be sometimes, I still bring a lot of positivity.
Or knowledge, your knowledge, your insight.
Yeah.
Because you give good advice.
Yeah, wisdom.
I purposely give bad advice sometimes.
See, you said purposely. That means you want them to mess up or something.
Like even what I just said about the guys can go overseas and do what they do.
Why would you even say that?
Because when you go to the wrong country, they gonna ask you. I thought I could do this here. Nope.
Hey, no, it's still like you want people to fail. That's what it means.
Hey, get them out of here. You know what? what country was that sent all their prisoners to Australia?
Hey,
Not up in here!
Is that country that sent all their prisoners to Australia? I kind of agree with that, other than the fact that those prisoners messed up the indigenous of Australia. Just like what they did. Don't we got a bunch of New Zealand people here going crazy in Chicago or somewhere? It's people
I know
from
from South America, yeah.
somewhere. Y'all came to Chicago. Y'all taking over the hotels and the living spaces. It's somewhere.
That was in Colorado,
What were the people from?
Aurora, Colorado. I think it was from Venezuela.
Venezuela. I think that's what it is.
That's
But
what I think.
Y'all sending y'all bad people here. I kind of agree with that. Like, bro, we don't want to lock you up and have taxpayers paying for y'all. Just send them somewhere. I'll just put them on the boat and figure it out. Y'all gonna become Vikings.
Technically, that's what they did.
But somehow they boat was able to dock somewhere. I'm saying, like,
mean-
I can't dock, bro. Y'all just gonna have to be fishermen the rest of your lives.
Man, what a show! What a show!
I'm sorry, y'all. We opinionated.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, it's the takeoff. We taking off. Hey, if you like it, great. If you don't,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I love that
I
button.
like that. But yeah, I like that.
Man, I don't think we ever get rid of that. That's a great button.
We don't got nothing else to talk to y'all about.
Yeah, anything?
We would ask about y'all views and opinions on stuff, but we don't care. No, we do care. Shout out TikTok. I'm gonna figure out how to flip this camera because I think y'all reading from a seat. I gotta turn y'all phone sideways. All right, we'll get it.
Anything you want to plug?
No. Is there something I want to plug? I went to a store recently and I thought to shout them out. I can't think.
I just want to say that I forgot. I just want to say I want to shout out to Cookie Plug.
Did we talk about the Amazon workers?
We did.
Oh, shout out to the people on strike. Not even just Amazon. Anybody who had the heart to go on strike or even organize a strike. Shout out to every one of y'all because that is a very difficult task, especially to get black people to follow to do something. We usually the last to get organized.
Well, like I said before, I want to shout out Cookie Plug. I was up in there a couple days ago. We talked about them. They right there on
You said Woodward or something.
Woodward, right next to the Chipotle.
Is it Chipotle on Woodward?
Yeah.
I don't be over there.
It's right there on Woodward near 9 Mile. It's in that plaza with that Chipotle, that Jimmy John's, and that Pizza Hut.
I really don't be over there like that.
Well, it's over there. You know, they cool peoples. You know, I told them about the show. They said they'd be more likely to tune in. You know what I mean? Cookie Plug out there. Cookie's biggest man.
If we shouting out restaurants, shout out to Picnic. I'm always up there. PIKNIK on 9 Mile and possibly
What food they serve?
Myers. I mainly go there for the baked goods, but they do have like salads. They do a nice gumbo. They do a nice gumbo on Fridays and Saturdays. Also, Topi's. He's a
Jamaican
restaurant on Hubble and Finkel. Actually, they just switched the location. I actually ate there today. They are in a different building that's right next to where they used to be. All the Jamaican spots, because Jamaican food and Mediterranean food is like the top two foods I eat when I do dine out.
I'm telling you right now, hey, if you like baked goods, you need to mess with them at what I just said
Plug.
at Cookie Plug.
I might shut y'all. I'm trying to eat better. Yeah, I gotta lose this good. I already made a declaration to get a 6-pack by this summer.
You made any progress?
I bought a 6-pack the other day, so yeah, I already got it.
It's so cold in the deep.
You like that button too, huh, man?
Hey, can't beat it. Can't beat it.
But anyways, y'all, our
You got
show
it.
is coming to conclusion.
I just
If y'all got any movies y'all want us to check out, let us know. It's a show. Damn, what's the new show I just started watching? Anyways,
also, I want to say Penguin. Check out that show. It's actually pretty good. It's on HBO Max. You know, Penguin,
DC Universe.
DC Universe. Yep. It's different than the classic Penguin from the comic books.
Did you see the new Spider-Man, Superman trailer?
No, I didn't.
I was gonna ask what you thought of that.
Who's playing Superman?
Some guy I never heard of. Probably a new guy.
Well,
They got Mr. Terrific though on there. The dude with the black T on his face. He is the same dude who was Darwin in the X-Men movie.
I got to go back and I can't remember.
I think y'all made a bad selection. No, I'm not even going to front because Mr. Terrific's supposed to be more bulky, and that guy has a more slim build. But again, he may still do a good casting, but so far my personal views of it is bad casting. He may still do good though.
Well, I hear that new Lion King movie's doing good, even though they don't have James Earl Jones playing Mufasa.
I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm definitely going. I've been hearing good things about that. Also, too, they're getting ready to release the Clarissa Shields movie too, the boxer.
I didn't know she had a movie coming out.
Yeah, nobody did. They wasn't huge marketing.
Clarissa Shields, if you are really dating Papoose, shout out to y'all and y'all relationship. And if you're really dating Papoose and Remy Ma really want to fight you,
Man, you gonna sit there.
I'm gonna leave it at that. ...
You be, hey, we know you've been to jail, Remy, but hey, certain fights you're not gonna win. So you might want to chill on that.
Especially if you was in the wrong. Especially if you was in the wrong. A lot of y'all women want to leave y'all man and and try to double back on some Tia Mowry stuff. Like, man, no.
Chill. We're not trying to make fun of you. We're just letting you know certain fights.
It just ain't that no more.
You don't want to. Leave it alone. When it comes to movies, also, what's another movie coming? I can't think.
I feel like there's a few. Man, I've been blanking all day today, bro. I don't know what's going on. I didn't get any sleep. That's what it is. That's my excuse.
That's all good, man. Hey, you don't need sleep.
I ain't get no haircut, man. I'm supposed to get I'm supposed to get these two, man.
Hey,
I'm rough out here.
you got anything you want to plug in?
Cash Dog, do I look like a gamer to you?
What the hell?
You look broke. You look like you don't got no girl.
What does a gamer look? You know what? Before we get out of here, let's touch on this topic. What the hell does a gamer look like? A gamer can look like anybody.
But also, when cops pull you over for you look suspicious. What does suspicious look like? What does anything look like? What do women even look like in modern day society where men can have breasts?
I'll go further. What does a lame look like?
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
I remember I made this show before. Women who call guys lame. What does lame look like?
If they just want to say something. Because you remember before lame, I think the word before lame was nerd. You're a nerd.
But you never notice this. You never hear a guy call a girl a lame.
No, we don't. We just, because we got the hidden agenda.
I'm just saying. That's all
I'm
I'm
pretty
saying.
sure it's happening in the world. Not even in the world. In America, I'm sure there has been a guy to call a girl a lame.
If that's so, I've never heard of a man call a girl a lame.
Because I've called, I can't say that. But I call it like I see it. And certain people got certain words out of me. Petty is definitely a word I call women. You're vindictive. You're petty.
Of course, because
you're small-minded. I call a girl small-minded just because her plot to get back at a guy was so stupid. I'm like, you're small. It was stupid in the sense that even if you do be successful in the way you want to get back at him, he gonna shrug. Man, that didn't even really hurt. I'm like, think better, think deeper, think bigger, because that ain't nothing. If you did that to me after I did what I did to you, oh, wow, you got a long way to go before you gonna hurt me.
Well, look who you're talking to.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, just want to shout out my channel again to all the viewers out there. Adrian, a.k.a. D. I got a new video out right now. It's called I Didn't Do It. This is dedicated to all the people who do something wrong to you, and when you call them out on it, they want to claim that they never did nothing to you.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
And I now also have social media. I have a Facebook, an IG, a TikTok. I got it all. And you can find it at Peace. I don't got that.
I was waiting to say some bullshit. Anyway, hey, you done? We got it?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, if y'all ever see me in the streets, don't talk to me. I'm not friendly. I'm not social. I don't care to know people.
Man, he's just serious.
No, shit. I don't do social media for real. Other than uploading videos, I probably reply to some of y'all comments here and there. I don't do that stuff.
Hey, he's just serious.
I'm just serious, yeah.
He's just serious. Don't listen to him.
All right, y'all. One love.
I'm your boy, Adrian, a.k.a. D.
Y'all know who I am.
And we out of here.
Who are you? Peace.
It's